welcome back to Long Story Short podcast with the girl D Ray Love, and today we're going to be discussing KanYe West. Where do we even start? So there's a lot going around about obviously KanYe being cancelled in the media or being cancelled just in life generally, and I'm here to tell you why this is. And I know a lot of you think, oh my god, this man's crazy, he's racist, he's all of these different things. Pause. He's not. That's the point. Anybody that is telling the truth or saying something that's actually going to help the masses, they get cancelled. Nipsey, no comment, rest in peace. Ye now. Wiley, that guy that was doing all those social media posts that got cancelled. Anything that you're saying that is going to inspire change and change people's mind process, cancelled. Young Pharaoh, something's happened to him, I don't know, but effectively self-cancelled. Like, it's wild what's going on right now. And a lot of people want to say conspiracies and all this about stuff that we were trying to uncover 4 years ago plus. I would say go watch my old video, but they deleted it. My point exactly. Hating on KanYe because he's saying all these things. We're going to start from the main point that everybody is crazy and mad about. The whole anti-black, anti-Semitic comments, blah, blah, blah. Now, I don't believe KanYe is anti-black. I don't necessarily believe he's anti-Semitic. I think he knows the truth. And the truth is that, yes, we were put in slavery by colonizers. Yes, we were taken advantage of. Yes, we were destroyed as a race. Attempted destroyed as a race. However, when he said slavery was a choice, I don't think he meant it was a choice in a sense, but if you look into history, we did as black people invite the colonizers in to our lives, and certain black countries sold their own for power and for money, and certain other places kind of worked in cohesion with this and helped to push it along. That's not a lie. In addition to that, I would agree that now any kind of like slavery mentality that we have is a choice. I would say that anything that we are choosing to believe about ourselves and our race is a choice. In terms of the programming, the mass programming that we are receiving on a daily basis about destruction of the black man, BLM, hypersexualization of black women, about lack of businesses, lack of ownership, lack of infrastructure in order to build and grow and develop. All of these things, we attack ourselves. Instead of focusing on these, on clearing these subjects and focusing on clearing these up, we attack ourselves. So then still live in that slavery mentality of being oppressed. We live in a state of oppression because that's what they're trying to do to us through media, through music, through visual representation. Everything they're trying to paint the narrative, and we're allowing them to do that because we're fighting our own, we're killing our own, we're hating on our own, we're talking about what skin colors we are, we're talking about what everyone looks like, what you got, all these things, rather than doing what every other race does and build themselves up. So I feel like, are we keeping ourselves in a state of mental slavery? Kind of, because if we were to actually take a minute, stop, think about, you know, what we can bring to the world and what we could do as a race. Now I'm not talking about black versus white. I'm generally just talking about the black race as a whole and what I believe KanYe meant in that way when he said about choosing slavery. So we didn't choose it at all, but the way that it came about in history, you could see where, you know, we were mentally duped. And he got cancelled over the anti-Semitic comments, right? The reason he got cancelled is because he's speaking the truth. The 1% control the entire world, and the 1% are Jews. The Jews have had a plan to take over from before Hitler. And believe it or not, Hitler was actually trying to stop them from implementing the plan that they're implementing right now. There was meant to be an act called the Nasara Act that was meant to come into play. It's a peace bill that meant that the whole of the world would be at harmony again. Everybody would have enough food, everybody would have their debts paid, everybody would have enough water, access to funds, good living. That was already written. It was about to get signed and put in. What happened the next day? 11/11. Twin Towers got crushed, blown up. Because they can't allow for the world to have peace and harmony, because that's not where the money is. They can't allow for people to be enlightened because that's not where the money is. So while KanYe has gone about this in a very, what seems to be a weird way, oh, this man knows what he's doing, because he worked his way up to the top, he infiltrated, he saw the plan, he saw the blueprint, and he said, okay, I'ma wait, got his billions and said, all right, cancel me if you want to cancel me, let's go. Because this man is single-handedly fighting our fight right now, and we're just doing nothing but bashing him. And let me explain to you why. The control in the world and how the planet was stolen from, I want to say from black people, because originally we were the first people here. So the planet was stolen from black people, and then it's been turned around that we are the scum of the earth and that we don't matter. Bitch, you don't matter. And again, it's not about race, it's about where we come from. It's about fact, it's about history. It's about the fact that you wiped out our businesses, our way of living, our heritage, our roots, our gold, our diamonds, our women, our babies. You took it all. And we're just meant to be like, okay, for another thousands of years. Here's a fact. Black people were the first people on this earth. Caucasians came after. And now they're trying to rule the sun. So through everything, the media is owned by them, the music industry is owned, big pharma's owned by them. Everything that you see today, everything we use, everything we're a part of is owned by these bigger companies. They have the influence, because you guys all want to watch this box and not go in here and find out what the real is. So 100% he's right in what he's saying. We were the real people. We were the real Israelites. We were the real people that inherited the earth, you know? And it got taken from us in that sense. But along with that, we allowed them to take our power. And that is what KanYe is saying. He's no longer going to allow you to be taking our power, our freedom of speech. We are royalty. We are kings and queens, you know? And we're over here bashing him. Oh, he's crazy. Oh, he's this. No. They chop and screw bits to make it seem crazy. They get rid of all the real information. They delete that shit. They don't want to be associated with his brand because they're jumping on a bandwagon. Because in the back end, we're saying, we're about to cut off all your funds if you're still supporting this nigga. Let's just be real. Because he could unravel the whole shit. This black man said he's going to go for president. Everyone thought he was crazy. Oh, bitch, do an election, I'm going to be there. Do an election, I'ma be there. I mean, it's not our country, but I'ma fly over there to vote. Like, I mean, serious, because we need change. Trump tried to do it. Everybody gunned Trump down, kicked Trump out of fucking presidency. Now you guys looking stupid, looking at this Biden clone ass nigga talking about where's the change? What's gonna happen? Now we want Obama back. Now we want Trump back. Listen, Trump had the blueprint. Trump knew what he was doing. He got rid of a lot of the child trafficking. He got rid of a lot of the adrenochrome harvesting. He went and exposed a lot of people. He exposed Biden on all them talks. He exposed Obama. He exposed China and the government and how they're working in cohorts with it and how they want this new world order. He exposed all of this, but Biden just kept chatting over him. You're stupid, you're crazy, you look like this, and everybody ran with it. All the information that you need to know is being said, but you have to hear it. And KanYe's not chatting shit. KanYe's literally saying, okay, I'm gonna play chess with you motherfuckers then. You think you're gonna cancel me? Listen, they've had a 5-year plan from COVID of how to roll this world out into a new world government. And you guys are just playing right into every second of it by falling into their trap of believing he's a madman, believing he's against you as people, and believing all of these things. He has children in Hollywood. You think he doesn't want to protect them? You think he doesn't want to? They're not going to be next. Oh, hell no, over his dead body. And he's vocal about it because he can be. He's brave, he's courageous. He's what we all need to be like. Because if you check the history and the facts, he is absolutely right about everything he is saying. This man tried to do a black church because he understood that we need our own. He understood about building our own. The black Jesus, yes, to lead the people to freedom. This man's not crazy, he's a fucking genius. And these brands are gonna be hauling his ass again. Madame Tussauds never got rid of the statue, they hid it. They hid it for the time when he come back around again. This 5-year plan, he's gonna come back, because the truth is gonna come out. The truth will always prevail, and it has been unraveling for the last 5 years. Everything I told you in that George Floyd video about it being a setup, about the Ku Klux Klan, about the Illuminati, about the Masons, everything, all I told you in that George Floyd video, and about the Queen, and everything I told you has unraveled in the last 5 years. It's not just because I'm psychic, it's because I'm paying attention. It's because I did the history. It's because I realized that every great leader we ever had that invoked change, they got rid of. Nipsey's voice was getting too loud, they got rid. Kanye's getting too loud, but they can't kill Kanye because Kanye's too motherfucking rich. And they need that money to be still playing checkers and chess in the background. Listen, we are being duped, we are being taken the piss out of, we are being rubbed through this earth, directed, used as pawns. Not just black people, everybody that's below that 1%, even the 5%. Everybody that's below that, everyone's in different classes. This man understands that they tried to take everything that belonged to us and now they're trying to use that stuff against us. Look when the Queen died, look how much fucking gold Africa have. And look at the state of that country in certain places. We're allowing this in a way because we're not coming together. We're not finding unity within each other. We're not researching our heritage. We're not finding out about the strength of the black woman. We're not finding out about the BLM actual trajectory of destroying the heterosexual black man. Go and read their mission statement. Understand where that 600,000, 700,000 pounds went. Because it didn't go to no motherfucking black people. Let me tell you that now. And if it did, they're living in a whole nice house and a mansion and blah, 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 which is what you heard with all these tax rates and all these things. I'm telling you now, the man's not crazy. And on top of that, if black people had the same chest and the same thought process that they had, oh, baby, it would be our world. But we're too busy out here killing each other, listening to them, drinking liquor, smoking drugs, all the shit that they put into our communities to hold us back from realizing who the fuck we are. When we open this pineal gland, oh baby, it's over. But all of us have to do it. We are made from the sun. We are carbon. Our melanin is the most expensive thing on earth. Do you understand that? That is why they hate us. That is why they want to get at us. That's why they want to wipe us from the earth. In survival mode right now. Hence why if they control the world, they can get what they need to get quicker and faster. This is not a joke. We are living in a spiritual warfare. Guys that believe in higher powers and galactic energies and other entities in the ethers, they're helping too. They're aware of what's going on Earth. There's an imbalance right now. And everything in life is a balance. As above, so below. As within, so without. Everything is balanced. When you watch what's happening, the unraveling of Ye is the unraveling of the truth. Some videos, go and watch his interviews, go and actually take in depth in what he's saying. Don't worry about the rebuttal, don't worry about the comments, don't worry about what people are telling you. Just listen and then go look up for yourself things that happened with Nipsey and what he was trying to do with the Dr. Sebi diet. If we all turn on to alkaline diets, all of these cancers and these diseases and all this shit will be gone. We're alkalizing our body, we start getting back to our roots and our nature, this will be gone. And these are the kind of things that KanYe is trying to tell you. Yeah, he might have some wild and wet ways of saying things. He doesn't hate the black race. He's trying to say, take your power back. He's trying to get a reaction out of you. He's trying to get you to think about it. You have the power, we have the power to stand together. Look at the Black Pound Day shop that we have in Westfield. Big retailers, how come there's only one? We need more. We need black banks. We need black shopping malls. Without all of those things coming together, oh, if we did that, all I'm saying, he's not crazy. Read between the lines. The George Floyd situation was a setup. It happened in 3 different places at the same time, around the same dates, to show us again, we on your ass, you know? And we didn't do nothing but protest and cause noise and make more damage to our own communities. Gonna help nobody, but it's we all have this injustice and this uproar. Then bring together, come together, start unifying. Stop cussing each other because of our shades. Stop cussing each other because of what we own, because guess what we own is fuck all. Because them brands are taking our culture and feeding it back to us at a higher price. Create your own brand. Start building a community amongst, even back in Tulsa, we had it once, you know, we had Black Wall Street. Let's bring that shit back. However, I understand the melanin and how deep that shit runs, and so does KanYe. And KanYe needs to be motherfucking president in 2023 or 2024, whenever the next motherfucking election is, because right now, okay, Obama was a pawn. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. Actually, he made things worse. He was just there to make it look like we got some power, but we never had power, bitch. They took our power a long time ago. Time to take it back. I hope it's given you some pointers to maybe go and watch and listen to and learn and research, especially our history and where we come from. Your mind will start opening. It's time to wake up, baby. It's the age of the Aquarius. We don't have time for this. We got shit to do. It's a spiritual warfare. Long story short, we're all in the same boat, just arriving on different ships. That's actually not the quote. And the quote that I'm stating is from MLK. We may have all arrived on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. Our acts together, elevate our minds and get our asses out of the media. I'm trying to distract you from what's really going on. Go do your research, go take back your power today. Change this motherfucking world. Ye's doing it. And believe in him. Ye did. Long story short, I love y'all. D what? D Ray.